at it again, people. They are at it again. The online whack job community is starting all over again with the nonsense, and the new target is Ranma 1/2. Yes, that's what they're doing. Now, here's the thing, Netflix has done like a reboot of Ranma 1/2 that they've put out. I haven't watched it yet. I did watch the original Ranma 1/2 animated series that came out some years ago. I even read some of the manga. I didn't read all of it, but I read some of the manga for it. I liked the animated series when it came to Ranma. It was fun. It was amusing. You could crack up all of these things. It was just an amusing fun thing because Ranma and his father went training in China. They're martial artists, and the father fell into this cursed spring of drunk panda, and Ranma fell into the cursed spring of drunk girl. And now every time that they get drenched with cold water, his father would turn into a panda, and Ranma would turn into a girl. And it was an amusing thing to see because Ranma hated the fact that he was turning into this girl. He kept saying so throughout the entire show. And the comedic way that it would happen would really be funny when it came to certain things. And, it actually played. There was time you seen if he had to go undercover sometime when he needed to just. But other than that, it was just a really amusing, funny thing that would be happening, and it was a good show to watch. You could just sit down and crack up. I watched every episode and I good laugh and enjoyed myself. But of course, that's not good enough anymore. We can't have things that we like because now some transgender activists online are claiming that Ranma 1/2 will bring in a whole new wave of people who want to be transgender, and that the whole point of this thing being created was for that. Even though that's not it, but no, these people need every opportunity to make themselves look as insane as possible. Dive into this article here from Bounding into Comics. Western activists excited over idea that Netflix's Ranma 1/2 reboot will crack the egg for a new generation of transgender people. Or if you're wondering what crack the egg means, you'll find out shortly, and believe me, I didn't want to know either, but whatever. To the surprise of no one, Netflix's new adaptation of the classic gender-swapping comedy series Ranma 1/2 has revealed the insane depths of the Western transgender activist movement's more die-hard acolytes. As less than 24 hours after it hit the streaming platforms, said individuals were quick to express their hopes that the anime would lead more people to realize that they themselves are transgender. I'm telling you, these people have mental problems and they're not getting any help. They're just being told, okay, it's fine to just continue to do all this madness because reasons. It's really it. Nothing else. Adapted from Rumiko Takahashi's iconic manga of the same name, Ranma 1/2 centers around the 16-year-old Ranma Saotome, a fledgling anything-goes type of martial artist. As part of his training, his father, Genma, takes him to China, and they actually swam to China, when they proceed to test their skills on the cursed Jusenkyu training ground. It's terrain full of cursed springs that will transform a person into whatever creature first fell into it and drowned. So it was absolutely funny. During their sparring match, Genma falls into the cursed spring of drowned panda, and Ranma into the spring of drowned girl. Yeah. As a result, now when Ranma and Genma are doused in cold water, they respectfully transform into a cute girl and a giant panda with hot water returning them to their original forms. It was funny. So it was really, really funny to see how they would be happening with these two. Really funny. Throughout the series, Isn't it? They say Ranma usually avoids turning into a girl as much as necessary, only really showing a willingness to use his female side for comedic antics here or to go undercover in service of a goal. Further, Ranma not only expresses numerous times throughout the series just how much he detests this curse, but also spends its page count or runtime, depending on which version of it you're engaging with, seeking a way to reverse it. Yeah, Ranma always talking about what he absolutely detested. It's like he wanted to find a way to because he literally wanted to find a way to get back to the China to fall into the spring of drowned boy, and then that would get him to break the curse until he wouldn't be turning into a girl and get splashed with water anymore. It was funny. It was absolutely funny. Yet despite the hero's clear disdain for his curse, a large number of Western fans, many of whom themselves attribute their own transgender awakening to the series. Yeah, right. Oh, I tell these people so desperate to fit in, they actually make idiots of themselves. I've taken to pushing the narrative that due to its depiction of Ranma as sliding between both his male and female forms, Takahashi always intended for Ranma 1/2 to be a trans allegory. This is why you cannot take anything these people say seriously. Or they're going to say, the Little Mermaid was actually based on some kind of trans allegory. This was based on a trans allegory. It's not. It's not some trans, some gay, some whatever. It's just a story. And it was made to be fun and engaging. Just because your sick mind doesn't know how to do anything other than live like that, doesn't mean everybody else needs to join you in it. As such, when Mappa's anime remake hit Netflix on October 5th, transgender activists showed out in full force to share their excitement of the idea that the series would crack the egg for a new generation of transgender people. Listen to this madness. For those unaware of just what the phrase crack the egg is referring to, and I had no idea what it was before I read this, none. Eggs are what transgender activists call individuals, usually those who don't fit into gender stereotypes such as tomboys or feminine men. Wouldn't that tomboy just be a tomboy, and wouldn't a feminine man be a effeminate man? I mean, how does that not fit into anything? There are lots of girls who are tomboys, and that's the thing. You don't find a lot of effeminate men. But tomboys are mostly just girls who are a little tomboyish. They don't really play with dolls, and they tend to be more aggressive and things like that. That's what it is. But whatever, who they believe are either unaware or in denial of their trans status, and cracking the egg is essentially shorthand for making someone realize that they are transgender. You people are idiots. That's the way, but you people are idiots. In light of this framing, some activists believe it is their duty to crack these eggs. God in heaven. Usually by way of exposing an individuals to transgender in the media, or just vehemently insisting that they are until they agree. So basically there are a bunch of sycophants who want to pressure people into joining their craziness. Yeah, these are the people you should always cater to. Yeah, this is it. On Twitter, this is what someone have to say. This one come up here, but and with that, the deafening sound of thousands of eggs cracking simultaneously could be heard throughout the world. God in heaven. And next one, this is gonna crack more eggs than, well, probably this show being piratable in the 2000s. And next one, welcome all to the cracked egg society. This is why you cannot trust these people. You cannot trust these people because they live online for this nonsense. That's it. And the majority of them are just doing it to just cash in. Netflix about to be making omelets. And next one, I, for one, would like to welcome all the new cracked eggs into the trans family. You're the only ones there, lunatics. Nobody's joining anything. Okay, Ranting Trans was so confident in their belief that the return of Ranma would result in the creation of more transgender people that they declared calling an emergency council of the transgender. We're about to get an influx of cracked eggs and we do not have the infrastructure to handle that right now. This is so, this is the direction. I'm going to get in that. I'm sure it's not going to influence people to do these things. Life. Next one here, please consider donating your, was that Blasters? A blue shark toy made and sold by IKEA, which the online transgender community has adopted as a de facto mascot. Oh God. Yeah. And thigh highs often worn by male to female individuals due to their ability to both hide leg hair and slim the legs' overall shape to those less fortunate. Yeah, God, yeah. This is the craziness that you're getting here, people. Ranma 1.5 is back. It's just a fun show. You understand me? Like I said, I watched the original, loved it. Haven't watched this new rebooted version, and I'll check it out. I'll check it out whenever I get a chance to do so. I'll check it out. But it is in no way going to make people trans, it's not some trans allegory or anything like that. It was just a fun show and you lunatics need help. That's it. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like, if you're going to hit that thumbs up, subscribe. If you haven't already, ring the notification bell, you'll be notified every time I put a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.